So, in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to connect a controller, it could be an Xbox or PS3 controller, to your computer or laptop so you can play video games on it. So, you need to have a working PS3 or Xbox controller. For this tutorial, I'll be using my PS3 controller. And you need to have the cable, which just comes standard with whenever you buy a new PS3. So what you're going to need to do is disconnect the cable from your PS3 or wherever you have it, and just plug it in to the side of the computer. Let your computer read it. It'll say new hardware found or something like that right here. And it's gonna, since I have all the software already downloaded, it's gonna say for you it's gonna say unrecognized device or something like that. But in order to get your computer to recognize this controller and use it in the game, you're gonna have to download a few software, and I'll show you what software to use. So you're gonna start off by opening whatever internet browser you have. I'm using Chrome, which is the best. You can hate later, but then you're going to search DS3 tool. Oh crap, wait. DS3 tool. And it's gonna show this: Motion, Joy, PlayStation, Xbox 360, DualShock 3, 6-axis. First, you have to make sure what kind of controller you have. I have a Sony PS3 6-axis DualShock 3 controller. DualShock 3 is the PlayStation 3 controller. 6-axis just means you have the vibrating features and the motion control thing. But some of them, like if you buy them from other stores for cheaper price, they're usually not 6-axis. So you gotta make sure you download the right one. For me, I'm just gonna use PlayStation 3. Just click PlayStation 3 right here, and it's gonna say PlayStation 3 DualShock 3 or 6-axis driver for Windows, and you gotta make sure you have a Windows PC, not Mac. And you're going to, let me see if I can find it here. It's kind of confusing. Alright. The first, it's going to say here, 32-bit and 64-bit all in one, site 1. You just click that, and it downloads. And once it finishes downloading, just unzip it and launch the exe file, and it'll install it for your computer and everything. Once you have it installed, it's going to open up this. Here, you have to make sure you already plugged in your controller, so it's plugged in. Then what you're gonna do, it's gonna, when you're installing it, it's going to download some drivers. And you're going to select, you go to this screen right here, and you're going to select Xbox 360 controller emulator, because PS3 controllers are not meant to be used on a PC. Only Xbox 360 controllers are supposed to be used for PC. You're going to select Xbox 360 controller emulator so games can pick it up. Then you're going to enable, and it will enable the certain drivers so you can recognize your PS3 controller. So it's going to recognize your PS3 controller, and this will tell you your charging status of your PS3 controller. And what you're going to do is press vibration testing. Make sure your controller vibrates. If it vibrates, then you know the computer recognizes it. Last test would be go to game controller panel, go here, and if that shows up, click properties, and here's your controls. So watch. I'm going to press X. See how that button lights up? I'm going to press circle. That one. Triangle. Square. See how Z-axis right here? This one. I'm going to rotate. And I'm going to rotate again. See how that moves? And I'm going to use that. See? Just got to make sure all the controls work. After that's done, just click OK. OK. And don't exit out of this, just minimize it. And just launch your game. For my example, I'm going to use Skyrim. It's going to wait for it to launch. Glossy computer screen, yeah. That's what you get for an Alienware. So you're going to click continue. It should recognize it right now. So you should have full control. See? Ah, crap, I just pressed new. Whatever. This is not what I wanted to happen. I'll fix this. Sorry about that. So yeah, you're gonna load your character and you're gonna press start and go over to settings or system, and you go to controls, and there's just this one little problem that happens every time you connect the PS3 controller. You switch right hand with RB and left hand with LB, so meaning this one and this one, and by default it's the bottom one, and it's not the controls you use if you're playing PS3, but if you're using Xbox, then it's probably the same controls. So other than that, everything will work fine. So you just walk forward, oops, take your swords out, yep, and you can just play around with your controllers. If you're going to ask if you can use the controller without the cable, yes, you can use the controller without the cable if you connect it via Bluetooth. Meaning you can just disconnect this if your laptop has Bluetooth built-in, Bluetooth 3.0 built-in, or if you have a Bluetooth 3.0 device and you connect it, it will pick up your PS3 controller and you can use it wirelessly without the cable. But the only thing that will suffer is connectivity. So meaning, like if you move forward, oops, my bad, wrong. If you move forward, it will be a slight lag between the response. Meaning, like if you press the button to attack, it will be like a second lag in the game to attack because of the Bluetooth. That's why I always connect it so there's no lag between commands. So yeah. And this can be used in other games. You just gotta go to settings, controller, find the controller and enable it, and you can use it. Well, that's pretty much it. Hope this wasn't too confusing, and I hope it really pays off, because I absolutely love it. It's a lot better than using these little keys. So yeah, peace.